I feel like it would be better off for all of us involved if, I just disappeared.
Hi everyone, I'm Dumi.
And I'm Ru.
And we are the Affirmed Minimalists, and today we'll be telling you the story of how she came out.
It all started with a dream.
Literally, it was
seriously, my mom told me she had a dream about me living in sin with women. And after she had that dream, she started a WhatsApp group chat with select family members so that they can pray for me. As I had lost my way, she felt. And this was around the beginning of the year, around the time we met.
It was just after we had met and finally moved in together.
So this was like August?
Yeah,
August-ish.
So technically living in sin.
Yeah, technically, I guess. We're not married.
We're not married, so.
I guess. Anyways, yeah, and I think it was really funny how before I met you, right, I'd be like, I'm gonna come out only when I meet my wife. That's when I was gonna come out.
Seriously.
Bruh, be careful what you wish for, guys. Like, you need to pay attention to your words. Anyways, yeah, so they're talking on the group chat, they're praying for me and things like that. And then, I don't remember when it was, we had this photo shoot.
It was the 1st of September.
It was the 1st of September. Okay, so on the 30th, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, on the 31st of August.
You could have asked me that. It's my birth month.
Oh, I knew that. No, on the 31st of August, the day before this photo shoot, she calls me at night and she goes off. Hey, like she went off. It was so bad. She was telling me about how if she finds out that I'm living in sin with women, she always called it that. Living in sin with women.
So would she have been okay with it if you weren't living with me?
I don't know. I actually don't even know what that phrase means. So can I play with women and not live with them? But yeah, that I would be the cause of her death and she's gonna kill herself, and people are saying so many things about our family. Like, you know how our parents are so hung up on how people feel about them and their situation, and that everything you do is a reflection of them. It's not your choice. Like, yeah, you're showing, like, I'm the mother. People are gonna be like to me, like, I raised you like this, and I'm like, I don't know how you can raise someone gay, but alright, but I lied. So I was like,
no, I'm not gay. I don't know, what is that, what fruit is that?
I never heard of that.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. She went on. It was a whole hour lecture where she was just spewing a lot of things.
She even said that my dad said he would prefer that I be a prostitute than do what I am doing. Yeah, and you were there the whole time.
Yeah,
like, you were holding my hand.
Like, I couldn't necessarily understand what she was saying because she was speaking in a different language, but at the same time I could hear that it was severe. Like, she was striking a chord every single time she said something, and we were really just traumatized by that phone call. That,
like, I was shaking on the floor.
I was in a corner somewhere. I was just like, wow,
we were crying.
It's over, and that night we couldn't even sleep properly in the same bed. It was so terrifying because we just felt like, oh, God is gonna come and rain on us that moment, kill us, just chop.
She also said there were spies watching us as well.
Also, in this bed we were just holding hands. We couldn't even cuddle, touch, kiss, nothing. We just held hands and fell asleep.
She also gave me the condition to get a beard.
Well, she didn't call it. She didn't
call it a beard. She was like, I need you to have a boyfriend in 2 weeks. Otherwise, because I was so very much financially dependent on my parents. So like, yeah, I need you to get a boyfriend in 2 weeks. Otherwise we're cutting you off. You're disgusting. I don't want to hear from you. Blah 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 blah. Then after the photo shoot, we came back home and we couldn't even walk outside in public because we were so scared because of these spies that were around everywhere. So we got into our house and we just held hands again, and I think we tried to fall asleep. We were so cute. And then we made a plan. So then we were like, okay, clearly you can't live in hiding. Well, I can't live in hiding. So we need to make a plan. So I would be lying saying, yeah, I got a beard. I got one of our clients to be my beard. And we took pictures and we'd send them to my mom and be like, yeah, going for a date. Ooh, having fun with my boyfriend. And we'll send her a picture, and then she would post the pictures and make it her profile picture just to show people that, I'm straight. Then we were just making our plan, making our escape plan. Then we got mugged because this is Cape Town and it will happen to you at some point. No matter where you live, you will get mugged. So we got mugged. And it only took my phone, fortunately. So then I couldn't be calling every day, thank God. I couldn't be calling them every day to be like, yeah, I'm with the bae, oh, bae did this and things like that. I had a break. Then so we'd be emailing a lot. And then after we were like, okay, I think financially we're ready to just,
cut ties.
Cut ties. We sent them an email.
A very long
long.
Worded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long email.
Just saying how I feel like it would be better off for all of us involved if, I just disappeared. Because clearly you care more about what people think than about me. So for your peace of mind and my peace of mind, I'll just disappear out of your lives, right? They went crazy. They panicked. They were so upset, but they couldn't call me, see, because I got mad. So they were sending emails
like, no, you can't do this, we are family, we love you,
all these things they should have said the first time they thought I was gay. And then they're just trying to get me to talk to them again, but I wasn't having it because I had been planning to be like, okay, they will never accept me, because you know your parents. So I was like, they'll never accept me, so when I'm ready, when I've met my wife, I'll come out and just disappear. So that was happening now, and they were just panicking. And then wife thing was like, no, just forgive them, they're your parents, they love you. And I listened.
I mean, I was like, let's just give them a chance to say something. Let's just sort it out. We don't have to like cut it off completely. I mean, the more we left them alone, the crazier they got.
Literally.
So we decided, okay, we'll talk to you. So now we were being cordial and trying to open a channel of communication where we can just talk this out, because you can't talk her out of being gay. So we need to
find some common ground,
And their issue was mostly like, oh, why did you lie? And I was like, how, my guy? You said you were gonna kill me. You said you got spies watching me. You're gonna take me to the village where I will never see daylight again. There were a lot of, did I say too much?
No.
Oh yeah. Like there were just a lot of things happening, and honestly we felt unsafe. We felt really unsafe.
I felt like someone was gonna come and grab us
and then put us in the back of a truck and disappear, because I don't know what we thought. I don't know what they were going to do, but it was very serious to us because we thought our lives were in danger, as all queer people's lives are in danger all the time, so it wasn't something new. We just had to navigate this as well, which was like our parents. And we were moving around a lot throughout the year. Just I don't know, we move a lot. We move around a lot.
I like change.
Yeah, we like change. So we were at our like 5th place. And from there we moved into our friend's house, because the place we were trying to move into the next year was like only available in like February or something. So we were housekeeping. I don't know. We were watching the house.
Keeping the house?
We were keeping the house. And then a week before Christmas, this is when we're still kind of talking to them and trying to form some sort of a relationship where we can just be like open, whatever. And her dad was like, oh, what are you doing for Christmas? And
I was like, oh, nothing, chilling at home, I'm broke, right? And then they're like, oh, okay, cool, right? Then on Christmas, my aunt texts me saying, yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up, but your parents are in the country. And I was like, what? What do you mean? So keep in mind, we are terrified still of these people. Like, they said a lot they said so much. So we were scared. We went into hiding. We couldn't even go outside to buy bread because we're like, oh my gosh, they'll find us.
At some point, we were Googling like masks and shit.
Yeah, so we can be completely
up.
covered.
Like we were looking for disguises. Like it was real.
We
were doing spy things. So when they came to Cape Town, they went straight to our first apartment where we initially met. That lovely apartment.
Yeah.
And they didn't find us
because we had been moved.
We've been moving around. So luckily it was like we had already planned for this because we were moving. They didn't have our current address. Actually, no one actually had our current address. And they went there and they found this poor girl in her room. They're like, where's Rosenda? Where is she?
She's like, I don't know.
And now they just stayed on lookout, just trying to find us.
Yeah, and then they were saying, no, we just want to go to counseling with you. They said we want to make sure that you haven't been kidnapped and someone is ransoming us. And I'm like, no one's asking you for anything. I hadn't asked for anything. Like, yeah, we just need to make sure. So I had to call them and be like, I'm fine. I don't want to see you because I'm afraid. Because I was afraid, right? Cool. They spend like a week here and then they go back and I didn't see them because, yeah, like I think it did more good than bad. I'm still working through that trauma of everything that she said, because words hurt, guys. Damn. I'm so traumatized. But I guess the advice I can give after our experience, which is not complete because we still have to do her side.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
So after that whole trying to ambush us on Christmas, and keeping us indoors for like weeks and not being able to go outside and even buy bread, we were able to just start talking to them differently. After they left, we realized they didn't really have power over us anymore. Like parents are usually like these big
entities
in our lives that are just like so powerful. And at this point, after we had severed those ties, we're like, okay, we're done. I think they realize that they can't control every aspect of your life, and it makes no sense because you are your own person. You are allowed to leave at any point. They don't own you.
They don't
Own the person you are. So I think the moment they realized that, they were like, okay, actually we need to work on this relationship. It's not just a give, obey relationship. We're people. She's an adult. She's a person with her own thoughts, beliefs, and loves. And you know, I think after that we were able to start talking. And it also helped me with my parents' relationships. I started talking to them as a person and not just, you know, as a child.
Yeah. So you need to, you know, disappoint your parents at some point.
I disappoint my parents a lot.
So that they can take you seriously.
It is a monthly thing where I disappoint my parents. They just need to call me and I'll be like, disappointment. I'm your firstborn. You're going to learn from me, so my other siblings don't have to suffer.
Yeah.
You know, because I am a person. I'm not just your child. There's more to me than just being your offspring.
Facts.
You know,
it's really hard for parents to understand that. So I guess some advice: you are not obliged to come out. You don't have to come out. You really can just live your whole life as a person because that's what you are. You're not just your sexual orientation. But if you do feel the need to come out, do so where you feel safe and when you can financially take care of yourself.
Also have a support system where, you know, in case you need a place to stay overnight or for a week or for a short amount of time, you know, just to go there and, you know, be okay.
And just someone to talk to.
Maybe you could also get help from like a counselor who could probably like be the mediator between you and your parents. Maybe that will help.
Just open up to somebody that you feel comfortable with. But again, there is no pressure.
Take your time. If time is something you have.
Facts.
But anyway, thank you for watching again. I'm not sure what the next video is going to be about, but we'll release one next week. And just turn on the little bell notification thing and then you'll subscribe and you'll be the first to hear when we post our next video. So thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.